Hello everybody. Today I'm going to introduce to the human geography classes our population analysis assignment. And basically what you're going to do here is compare two countries based on a lot of the things that we talk about throughout the unit. All right, so today you're going to be able to get started on it right away. The first thing that you're going to have to do is choose two different countries. Okay, and one of them should be a less developed country or an LDC. The other should be a more developed country, an MDC. Now, less developed countries tend to be countries that are poor, have less infrastructure, maybe less stable governments, that type of thing. In the Western Hemisphere, we'd be looking at countries in certain countries in Central America, the Caribbean, maybe a few countries in South America, but definitely like the United States, Mexico, Canada. Those are all pretty much considered to be more developed countries or developed countries. Where if you were looking at like Honduras or if you're looking at Haiti, countries like that would be considered less developed. And so basically, you're trying to find a wealthy country and a poorer country that you're going to kind of compare here. And you're going to be looking for statistics. Some that we will talk about. Some of these you may know, some of them you may not. But essentially, you're going to be looking for some of these statistics, and you can use like this link, the CI World Factbook. You could use Wikipedia if you want. There's a lot of sources out there. Usually, though, with Wikipedia, just double check where they're getting their source from. They will always link it up. You can actually click on that link, like the little number, a little quotation there, and it'll bring you to where they're finding their information. So just make sure it's a reliable source. But we're looking for things like the GDP, the per capita GDP, female literacy rate, the percent of the population over 65 years old, percent of the population under 15 years old, birth rate, death rate, total fertility rate. So a whole bunch of statistics here. Then at the bottom, you're going to compare it to some of these statistics to the United States. So you cannot choose the United States. You can do any other country you want, but you cannot choose the United States for this project. So here's the first country, whatever country you choose. And then down here is the more developed country. And same thing, find these statistics. Now, this we won't talk about right away, but you might be able to analyze some of this. And looking at these questions, you're going to compare these two countries. Then as we go farther down, a couple more links down here, but you're going to find a population pyramid for these two countries, and you can paste it, copy and paste it right in here. You may not know what a population pyramid is yet, but we will talk about that during class during this unit. So this you probably aren't going to get to right away. You're not going to do this your first day. It's going to be a little bit before we get to these population pyramids and talk about it. Also, you're not going to understand the demographic transition right away. This is also something we will discuss throughout the unit before you can answer these questions down here. But right off the bat today, you should be able to start finding some of these statistics, even if you're not 100% sure exactly what these statistics mean. But we will get to that early on in this unit. And so this is going to be kind of like our favorite place assignment that we had last unit, where throughout the semester or throughout the unit, you get a little time to work on it, and you'll understand it more as we go. So that's what you can get going on today. Step one, choose a less developed country and choose a more developed country, and then start finding their statistics. If you need help, shoot me an email today or tomorrow or something while you're working on this at home, and I should be able to answer those questions for you.